Hello, so this is another video for my life coaching program that I'm doing called Project 2021, and it's going to do many videos, and we'll be sharing some tips and information on life coaching if you're looking to have a better year than you did last. In this video I want to talk about how to deal with negative people. Just now I've just had to deal with someone that is trying to be a arsehole, and I don't like to hit people, but I think they know that when I do lose my temper, I'm not someone that will back down if I feel that they are just trying to be horrible just for the sake of it. I would say the one thing is to remember that lots of the negative feeling you have from those people is not really about you, it's about them. It's their problem, not yours. And there's two words that I always say about those two people, and excuse my language, but it's only true. It's the two words that shuts them up, and that is fuck them. Let them be unhappy. I know somebody who's very, very spoiled. She used to get in their own way and having everything they want. As a kid, I do think that even though my dad could be very strict, and my mum could sometimes have a go at me, one thing that I think I've earned from my childhood is the value of people, and the value of respecting people. And you're always going to get those people who are just selfish, jealous, want to drag you down to their level. They just want to just be horrible because that's the only way they know how to get what they want. I'm not saying that I am unprivileged. I do come from a unprivileged background. My nan Skinner was a caretaker of an estate called Barton Gardens, and many royal people from the royal family, and so I do have that sort of connection. But I don't use it to take advantage of people or take it for granted. For me, I think since being a mum, that has made me more aware of how to deal with negative people, because Henry is a very loving little boy. That's my son Henry, and he's with his dad at the minute. He doesn't live that far from here, and he's very much a ambitious, kind-hearted person too, and that's what I want around my son and around me as well. But since being a parent, I've realised that the way to deal with negative people is just don't give them time of day. Just say point blank, I don't want to know, leave me alone. But if you start, you will see my temper. I don't like violence at all. I know some people may disagree with that, but I don't. If I can avoid confrontation, I will. But if I feel that someone is just being nasty because they're just jealous of everything and everyone, then it's something that they need to address, and I'm not going to raise to their level, but make them point blank that I'm not scared of them. you know, I will hit back. But at the same time, I'm not going to give two shits about those sorts of people, because they ain't worth the, pardon the French, but the shit on your shoe, really. They are just, you know, trouts, or should belong in the sea, you know. They're not. I mean, that's not being human. I think it's just being cowardly and are a pointless human being, because they just have no goodness in their body or their mind, and they should just die alone. And that may sound harsh, but being someone who was bullied from a young age, you know, if you're a good person, you're normally you're the kind of person they will target, because they see you as an easy target. But you know, I am quite small. I'm 5'2", but if I, you know, need to give someone a slap or a clout, then I will do it, because at the end of the day, sometimes it's not the case of just walking away. They do need to be, you know, brought back down to earth and put in their place, and that's why I would deal with it. I don't believe that you should just hit somebody just for the sake of it. If you can avoid that, then do. But you do have a right. If you're around people who just want the worst for you, then they aren't worth the sole in your shoes. You know, they are just using you as a target, and they just need to be put in their place and shut up and shut down. So that's how I would address it. And as much as you avoid, they still, you know, they're like a boomerang, you know what I mean? You chuck it and then they come back. And you just want to tell them to go fuck off, you know, because they're just doing it because it's an issue they need to deal with, and it's their problem. You know, I'm not going to stop living my life because if someone's got the ump over it. That's something they need to deal with, you know. So at the end of the day, I would say just be yourself. Don't let them stop you from being yourself. You know, if there's something you really want to do in your life, go for it, and don't allow those sorts of people to stop you. Use their negativity as a way to build yourself up and to argue against them by actions, by achieving your dreams, and then they can be left behind on their own, in their own misery. You know, people who, you know, I'd say about Donald Trump is that, you know, if he looks like a dickhead, he is a dickhead, you know. And there are, sadly, lots of dickheads, you know, around, and they just need to, you know, aggravate themselves, you know. So just leave them to it. Don't let it get to you, and just tell them to go and fuck off. So that is this video, and I will see you next one. Take care.